Greetings everyone, all beautiful souls out there. This is Freja Enjoy, and I am here today to give you the amazing energy report for May 2020. And this month, May in 2020, there is going to happen a lot of amazing things. And some of these things is for you to take in yourself if you want to or not. Like, example is a new Stargate, and to everyone actually have access to this Stargate. I will give actually a new video before this Stargate come and give you individual guiding video about how to have access to this Stargate that comes in May, that is going to change your whole life if you want it to. And also in this energy report now, your DNA will be upgraded and you will have light codes. And you will have so much more good, amazing information that you don't want to miss. So check this out to the end of this video, and if you have some questions, you are so welcome to just give me the questions, write it down under this video, and I will answer you. Thank you and welcome.
Hello everyone, this is Freja Enjoy, and I'm going to talk about this coming month, 2020 May. And there is some really significant things that is coming, energy coming for people, for you, for everyone to consider this coming month, May 2020. And one of those significance is your higher self. Your higher self and your step, your choice, your focus to go into a relationship with your higher self. And what I mean is that the energies in May is actually here for you, for everyone, to have extra boosts, so to say, to have a better opportunity to merge with your higher self. So what does it mean? What does it mean? What does it mean to surrender to your higher self? What does it mean to have a relationship with your higher self? So, to say things like this, it is needed also to say something about higher self, your higher self. Because you are a totality. Everything you are is what makes you you. And there are actually no separate parts of you, because everything that you are is co-working. Everything that you consist of is co-working. So we have this, people call it crisis now on Earth. This is a huge so-called crisis on whole Earth for all human beings. And as I said before, this is a wake-up call, and this is an opportunity. This is the April months, transition and transformation months. And with that comes, of course, challenges. And those challenges are here in April to prepare you in different ways for May 2020's energies. So these preparations, these challenges you have now or have gone through, that is, how to say that they are profound challenges. They are here because they will prepare you when you go through those challenges. They prepare you for having a better opportunity, a better understanding, and a better focus and intention to have a relationship with your higher self, and to let go, to learn to let go and be with your higher self as a relationship, which it is, even if it's you, it's a part of you. You have to look at it like a relationship, because that is a good way to look at it, because then you can understand possibly that you connect the different parts that you are, have connections. Connections can also be said to be communication. And communication is what you can have with the different part of yourself. As you have thoughts, you choose your thoughts. At least you can choose your thoughts. So that's specific for human beings. And the thing that you have thoughts is not making it just like an autopilot. It's not going to work without you taking conscious decisions, and without you knowing what you want and why you want it. Because to know what you want and why you want it and how much you want it is going to help you in your intention. And this is now this important month, May, where when people will in different way understand that their higher self is not something separate, and it's not something they don't need, because it's a part of all of us. Our higher self is a part of all we are. So we are consisting of many different parts, which does not mean that they are separate. It means that they are working together. And as this possibility is here for human beings to think consciously, you can direct your own thoughts in which direction and what you want to focus on. And can I say something about why is it important with the higher self to communicate with your higher self? Maybe you know, maybe you have ideas, maybe not. The thing is, there is this huge need for people to learn to know their own higher self and have a good communication with it, because to be in a state where you can let go of all your inner chatter in your brain. And the inner chatter, I will shortly say now, it's like something that is going like this all the time, blah 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 blah. That is the inner chatter, and it's going on, it's going on, it's going on. But when you learn to let go of your inner chatter, because you are conscious of this, you can direct yourself in a meditative state to be in contact with your higher self, and you can give over to the higher self to be the one who makes decisions. And there is something that's also in May energy. That's an important part of the energies coming in May. And that is to see and be able to scrutinize in your life what's really important for you, and get clarity in what is really important for you in your life. Why is those things important, and why is those things not important? It's you, yourself, who do this scrutinizing. And this clarity that comes with this means that you are able to not take things, this is one thing, personal. This is one of the good effects when you come to that point where you have clarity. And that is that you know that, and you choose not to take things personally. Because as this world today, it's very easy for people to take things personally, so especially when there is so much going on right now. But as I said before, the month May, it's going to be smoother. It's going to be smoother. It's going to be much smoother than April was. Because April, as we are in April now, April is a tough month. Yeah, it is a tough month. So if you have, this is the two things I talked about now is the higher self and to have a relationship with your higher self. The next is to do a scrutinize about what is really important in your life and to have clarity about that and not take things personal. And then there will be also this energy in May where there will be a release. And that is coming as an effect of what has been going on this month in April. And it can be a choice. You can choose this. But it can also happen for many people without choosing it, because it's an effect of this upbuild tension that has been going on now in April. So I will talk a little bit more about that in just one moment. This month, May, have very, very important messages through its energy. And these messages is about how you look at your own life. Essentially, all of the messages, all these different kind of energies. I was talking about 3 now. So I will take a 4th energy now that is coming in May. And that is that in those ongoing processes, there is a profound need for people to redefine themselves. There is, I say it once more, there is a profound need that people redefine themselves. This, to redefine yourself, is a wide spectrum of details, of course, in different layers. The redefining is about more than one part of you. So the redefining of you is about you as a totality, like all the parts you are made up by. But it's also the need to redefine the different parts that you consist of, and to evaluate those parts and see what is you, where are you now, and where are you truly when you feel relaxed. When you feel relaxed, what is the things there and then in your life? So this has to do with your natural state of being. So when you came here to Earth, your natural state is to enjoy life. Your natural state is to enjoy life and to feel joy. So that's, you're born with that. And if I say it's natural also, you are born with a natural feeling that you are happy. That's the natural state. Today, when you are grown up, you may have some specific traits, specific areas or things in your life that actually means happiness for you. But when I talk about these energies now in May, what I talk about is actually these energies of your inner stillness as a happiness state. So we can look at it and see how it fits together. The first I took up as one of the examples of the energies in May is this about that there is a need for you to have a communication and good contact with your higher self. And when it comes to being in your natural state, to be in a state of inner peace and to be happy about that state, it goes together with your higher self, of course. To really be in your inner peace and enjoy your life and feel true happiness that's maybe not look at all like you thought. That means that you have contact with all your parts, and one of those parts is your higher self. So we can say that this so-called crisis on Earth now has a divine purpose that is for humanity to step into the understanding step by step that they are spiritual beings, that they are soul, and to awaken to that they are here on Earth to experience actually this awakening process. And the awakening process is exactly a process. So it's not something that you do one day and not the other day, because when you are in the process, you are there all the time. So this about the redefining of yourself now. Then there is another energy that is very, very strongly showing up in May 2020, and that is healthy boundaries. Healthy boundaries. So this is for whole humanity. There is a lot of things in this to have healthy boundaries. It's on many different layers, and it is in many different ways, of course. And there are many kinds of boundaries that they need all to be healthy boundaries. This is coming from like big geographical questions about owning land and owning animals, or owning things, owning yourself, these questions. And to understand yourself and truly know why you want some things and why you don't want other things. And to understand and look at that and really look at why you have some things and you think you need them. You should look at this with healthy boundaries in the light of what is this that is my life? What is my life really? How much thoughts have you had about only your life? Only your life. How much thoughts have you really had about all these things that so many people are so involved in without really many times feeling it's what they maybe want to do? Many kind of work situations, many kind of business corporations, many kind of acts in society, in family, in every part of your life, whatever you do. So that is also, of course, it takes in this about your relationships to human beings, other human beings, and to yourself. So the most important of all here is to not just say things. You gotta know in experience what you talk about. That's the best way. It's not always possible, but it's the best way. Because it will be well grounded in you, and you will feel what you talk about in another way. So, healthy boundaries. There is this very important thing, and that is to respect your own life and to respect other human beings' life. And to, in this, understand that maybe one of the biggest magical things with human beings are that we are unique, all of us. All of us are unique. So we are not having exactly the same thoughts. We can talk about this, talk about these belief systems and thoughts and programs to program yourself and to have some people talk about that so many people are brainwashed and all this. There can come some complex of thoughts, of course. It's kind of systems that's flourishing around. But when it comes to another level in that human being, the true essence is stillness and love, in peace. So it's the month, May is a month when it's very essential and important to reflect on your own healthy boundaries and what they mean in many different areas of your life and your decisions you take there. Let's say if there is someone who have been abused the bigger part of their life and they take a decision that they're gonna end that relationship, because that's what you actually should do always when you are in some kind of relation where you are abused. You should leave as fast as possible, always. Let's say there is a person who have lived all their life with a family relation to someone in their family who have abused them. I will say that it's no easy thing to take away all those things that has influenced that person's life in all different parts who that person is. But when that person starts to work on it, and for the first thing take away that person who is the abuser, the process starts there. And it's always a process that means that you come closer to your inner stillness and to your inner peace and your inner love, where your true happiness is, your true satisfaction. Because your true satisfaction of you and your life can never be without you knowing who you are really. And that includes the higher self, and it includes to know on a deeper level what you really want in your life. And it includes to know what healthy boundaries is for yourself and your relation to other human beings around you. So one very important thing in this with the healthy boundaries is respect. It is to respect your own life and respect others' life. So that is very important. Hello. In this energy report, maybe one of the absolute most amazing and beautiful and important also things is that you have now not only the ability and the need, but also you will have support from galactic sources with all incoming new light codes in May to go out more in nature and be out in nature more, stay out in nature more, and do not only sit in your garden or take a walk like you used to do. Now you are pushed to take more steps out in nature, do things you haven't done before in nature, together with nature. And this is to make yourself grounded in a totally new way. This is actually you who are going to take a step into yourself, and that is about being more in a meditative state. In a meditative state in nature. And if you like to, you can Google what a meditative state is, or you can Google about what you can do in nature that you maybe have not thought about before, and you can put these things together, because these experiences in nature for you is going to be something extraordinary and new, and it's going to take you to a new level about yourself, in yourself, and about yourself and your life. This is an opportunity for you now, and this is a choice you can take. You can make and take this choice and do something about it that you have never done before, and you will evolve greatly. And with this, you will start a new energy in your life that's gonna influence yourself, your surroundings, your life, of course, and everything you do and say. You're gonna get a new understanding about your life.
and your life's relation to nature. And this is not only a new relation, because this is you going deeper into yourself than you ever could do before. And also to include other parts of what you are as a whole totality, to include it to your life, not like in an experience half an hour a day. This is going to continue now in your life, and it's going to be a part of your life now more and more and all the time. So this is one best times for you to do these new experiences in nature. Actually is May 2020, because as I said before, these circumstances when it comes to energy is the best you can actually have now, because we have these light codes and we have all these photonic light coming in, and the energies on earth is so positive and strong. So the only thing that can make it not feel positive for you is that you choose to have a negative mindset. So that's also one of the significant energies in May, is that people will begin to actually look at their own mindsets in a new direction. People will begin, and you will begin to understand how important this is for your life, what you choose to have in your mindset. It's actually everything. And this is something that people is going to understand more and more. And there will be many people who never thought they would even care about these things. That's gonna begin to understand the importance about this if they want to be happy themselves. Even if people were closed before, closed in mind and in heart, it's gonna loosen up. It's gonna begin to loosen up in May 2020. This is going to be a much more smooth month than April was, because April is a very special month when it comes to this year of transformation for all inhabitants on earth. And this is going to be one of the releases that comes through, is through the actual contact and communication that people learn in a new way to have with nature. And also that people's gonna look at more and be interested of how their mindset look, and look at this, scrutinize it, and begin to understand, really deep understanding more and more what it really means to choose your thoughts. And this is going to influence, and the best circumstances when it comes to energy is actually in May, because then it's going to be very, very supportive to the rest of the year and what is going to happen the rest of the year. So I will say now, for your best, the energies in May, I like you to understand that if you want to take care of yourself, the best is to not care about all this talk about COVID-19, because what is hurting you and your life is to look at news and care about these things, because this is all a play from higher sources, so to say, like governments and things like that. And it's not going to influence you in a good way. So the best you can do is to take the advices of the energies in May and go into and focus on these things with a good, pure intent in your life. And I think you can do that. I'm actually sure you can do it. You just have to put in your will 100% to this and know that it's for your best. And you can feel in yourself that this is for your best. So I wish you good luck with this. And I'm looking forward to see you in that video about how you can manage to go into this new Stargate in May 2020. Welcome to come and watch that video too. It's surely gonna be a surprise for you and a great moments. So thank you for watching, and if you think someone you know would benefit from having this energy report, you are so welcome to share this. And if you are not a subscriber already to my YouTube channel Freja Enjoy, you are so welcome to subscribe now. Welcome to my beautiful community. This is a very special, strong community I have here, we have here. Thank you so much, and much blessings and love from me, Freja Enjoy.